All right, guys, before I get started in this video, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, guys. I am not trying to influence you anyway. I'm just letting you guys know my plan, and I just want to document my investing journey. You know, a lot of my investing theses could come out to be wrong, guys. You know, I've had bad business investments in the past. I've had bad stock investments in the past. You know, guys, we've all taken L's. But, you know, my mentality is it's all about hitting that next W. And then when you hit the right W, it's going to pay for all your mistakes. Now, let me go ahead and let y'all know a little background on what's going on. So I've sold, not too long ago, I sold, most of my Bitcoin and most of my Ethereum for tax purposes, right? And because of when all the FTX stuff happened, I knew that, the bottom wasn't in, and that I really felt that we still had further to go. And a lot of geopolitical reasons for that, the war in Ukraine, all the inflation, Fed raising interest rates, so many things were going against crypto. I mean, guys, the greatest financial fraud in the history of the country occurred, and we're still here. Think about that. The biggest brands in the world are all adopting this technology, guys. Everything is going to the blockchain. Like, it's happening. Like, you're seeing it in real time. Entire nations are adopting the technology, guys. Whether it's El Salvador, look at Russia now legalizing it. Guys, the United States, while you guys know my view on the United States government, they are not going to miss out on the greatest, financial item that's ever essentially been created, by the greatest technology that's ever been created. They're not going to fall behind by not embracing this technology. I know that. So I know we see all this legislation coming out. None of it matters, guys. None of it matters. So I want you to think of something. Bitcoin's all-time high was what? Almost 70,000? So obviously all the cryptos, had their all-time highs. It was a massive bull run followed by a crash. So this is correlated, guys. This is correlated. All of these cryptos crashed essentially together. So basically you've seen the rise and the fall of Bitcoin. That's because of the amount of free money that flowed into these markets. From the Fed printing all the money, interest rates were at an all-time low. All the money flooded into these markets. So now the money went out. But where is the money, guys? I can tell you right now, the money's not in real estate. Guys, housing market's going down. Interest rates are going up. Housing market's going down. Guys, I've made a lot of money in real estate. Real estate is not the move right now. That bottom's still to come. Stocks, look how much tech stocks have pulled back. Amazon, Tesla, look at how much these stocks have been hammered, and ask yourself, where is the money then? If all of these stocks, Tesla, Amazon, hit these crazy all-time highs, crypto hits all these crazy all-time highs, then where is the money? You could say some went into real estate. No. The money is sitting with asset managers right now waiting to be deployed. Now, I don't have all the information, guys, but I think that we have some hard times coming. The Fed's come out and said they're going to continue raising interest rates into 2024. So if they're going to continue raising interest rates, what do you think the macroeconomic conditions of the economy is going to be, guys? Money's going to be hard to come by. Risk-on assets are going to get sold off. That's just the thing. But what's important is we're seeing behind the scenes the chess pieces getting moved into place. So that's my entire thesis is like, the bear market is when you get rich. If you look in any previous Bitcoin halving cycle, the bear market is where people got rich. They didn't get rich in the bull market. They already had their seeds planted for the bull market. Now, let's go ahead, guys. I'm going to show you CoinMarketCap, and I'm going to kind of explain my plan. So Bitcoin's still sitting at 17,000, guys. I think 100% we're going anywhere from 10 to 13,000 in the not so distant future. Ethereum's sitting at 1,200. Guys, I think we're going anywhere, seriously, 500. Guys, the SEC's talking about investigating them now. So I could see us going anywhere from 500 to 800 in that range, okay? Now, just understand, guys, let's not worry about all these other coins, guys. Let's not worry about Cardano because that kind of moves on its own, guys. Let's not worry about Polygon Matic. If we know if Ethereum pumps, Polygon Matic's going to pump, and we're seeing all the implementation. I mean, guys, Donald Trump built his NFT on Polygon Matic. Come on, let's be real. Solana, I don't know what I'm going to do. Avalanche. Guys, we know it's so much integration. Avalanche, smart contract platform. I believe it's one of the greenest blockchains. So this is stuff that we know. Let's not worry about all the crazy altcoins. And, it seems like every YouTube influencer's got a little secret altcoin that they're pushing. Let's not worry about those. Now, let's do research on them. Let's understand, some micro caps that we can make a lot of money. Let's focus on the macro. And what the macro is going to be is when Bitcoin hits its bottom, that's where the money's going to be made. That's when I'm going to redeploy the capital from selling my assets for that tax loss, to report for my taxes. By taking that loss, I'm coming back in with more capital to acquire at a lower cost basis. When I acquire, Bitcoin, Ethereum at these crazy low rates, when they pump, when Bitcoin pumps, I'm going to sell, take profits, and I'm rolling the profits into the altcoins. And I'm going to continue this into and throughout the bull market. And then when I take profits from altcoins, the money's going to rotate up. So let's say, guys, I buy probably around 2 Bitcoin, around 12,000, right? Buy 2 Bitcoin around 12, so that's 24 grand. When it pumps 10%, that's 2,400. Boom, I'm going to sell 10% and put it in all of those micro caps, put it into all the metaverse projects, you name it. So understand it, but that's not all the plan, guys, because what you're saying is, Kevin, what if you're wrong? What if you're wrong? You sold the Ethereum and Ethereum starts to pump and you missed it. No. Guys, I've built an NFT portfolio, not just Ethereum NFTs, not just profile picture NFTs, not just historical NFTs, metaverse NFTs, gaming NFTs. Guys, every major company's adopting an NFT strategy. Guys, look at Donald Trump. Donald Trump just made $45 million in like an hour with the shittiest NFT ever. Guys, I don't, this isn't anti-Trump or pro-Trump. I'm just saying, go look at the artwork. They plagiarized the artwork. So this NFT is able to make $45 million. You don't think every person, politician, influential person with any type of credibility, or really anybody, is going to say, I could launch my NFT? They're learning about this technology, guys. The wallet technology is being integrated into our phones. NFTs aren't going anywhere, guys. This now NFTs may look different in the future, but the baseline technology is still there. And guess what? For these companies to invest in the baseline technology, they need to buy a lot of Ethereum. They need to buy a lot of Cardano. So if Ethereum does pump and I'm not in, guys, I'll just sell some of my NFT bag, because if the Ethereum's pumping, your NFT bag's going to pump. Your NFT is going to be worth more because Ethereum's pumping. They're based on the price of Ethereum. So I have an Ethereum bag. But guys, don't just, I'm not just going to stay there. I got a Cardano bag. I got a Cardano NFT bag. Cardano gaming, Cardano metaverses. Guys, I'm diversified enough. And now, what am I doing like in my free time? Well, I'm making videos like this. Hopefully to one day be making some money off of that. And thank you so much if you made this far in the video. Drop me a 100 emoji in the comments. But no, so what I'm thinking is that, right now I'm still working a job. I still have, real life businesses. I make, earn rental income on real estate. Got a couple small businesses, but I'm acquiring as much fiat as I can for when we hit the bottom, guys, because I think that if you've been in crypto long enough and you've been through previous cycles, like let's use, just say the C word. I don't want to get demonetized, but the C word, the events of the last 2 years, when Bitcoin hit, 3,000 was the bottom? Don't you wish you would have got in there? How long did it stay there? Now, you can make a lot of arguments. We're in a lot of different geopolitical conditions, but I'm going to elaborate on that. So I do think we got a lot going on right now. I think the macro geopolitical conditions of right now are way worse than previous cycles, guys. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Joe Biden is by far the worst president ever. And at this point, he's compromised. The FBI's come out. CIA, all this Twitter file stuff's coming out. The president, in my opinion, is completely compromised, and that's worrisome for investors. Guys, you think they want to invest in this right now? You don't think they see what he is doing to this country? And at this point, guys, if you don't think it's intentional, well, I want to ask you a question. If it weren't intentional, if it was, would they be doing anything differently? So, not to be too dystopian on you guys, but I still think there's opportunity. I still have faith that, we're going to take this country back peacefully. And, if you're made it this far in a video and you're into crypto and you're into this, like, I don't know exactly what coin you're going to make it on, but over the long term, guys, I can't think of an asset class where you will make more money. I honestly can't think of it. I can't, guys, I'm a real estate investor. I'm a stock investor. I mean, I've got experience. I've made money in all of these. If I could get it there, I would be there, right? And I, guys, I think there'll be a lot of, plays in real estate to make, but I'm hopefully going to be buying real estate with my crypto profits. So I think that we got to get through 2024, the presidential election. And again, guys, I'm not trying to get too political, but, at this point, we can't have Biden. So it's got to be literally anyone in the markets will respond positively, right? 2024 come along, coincides perfectly with the Bitcoin halving cycle. And I'm hoping that, guys, I know this is an extreme position, that we don't go to nuclear war with Russia, that World War III doesn't kick off. I mean, guys, Henry Kissinger, the former Secretary of State, who I do not think is a good guy, is literally telling everybody to chill out so we don't go to nuclear World War III. Henry Kissinger, former Secretary of State, said that. So we just went through FTX. So now we're going to deal with, I consider like these Elizabeth Warrens and like all you see, I consider them like, don't even worry about them, guys. Don't even worry about these little anti-money laundering crypto bills, guys. I mean, Elizabeth Warren had a relationship with Sam Bankman-Fried's parents. I mean, they worked on tax legislation and stuff together, guys. Like, it's pretty obvious what's going on. Sam Bankman-Fried's in jail. Everything's coming out. The girlfriend's flipping on him. It's pretty obvious what's going on and how deeply tied crypto is with our federal government, with the New World Order. I mean, all these things are not coincidences. So the sooner that we can understand this, and again, guys, not to get too political, but if you want to understand these markets, you 100% have to understand what's going on in the world. So now, guys, that doesn't mean I'm saying that, oh, but Kevin, if Orange Man becomes president, everything will be good. I'm not going to go that far. I'm not going to say any particular president could fix the problems we have, guys. I mean, the inflation is real. Jerome Powell came out today and was like, I don't know how long the recession's going to be, and I don't know if we're even really in one, and if we are, I don't know how long it's going to last. That was like his exact words. Go look it up. So if the chairman of the Fed doesn't know if we're in a recession, that's like the captain of the Titanic. I guess that's a bad example, but that's like the captain of a ship not knowing, where he's going to, right? So anyway, so when Bitcoin hits that sweet spot, and again, guys, am I gonna time the bottom better than BlackRock? Am I gonna time the bottom better than maybe some of these other YouTubers? Maybe not. I don't know, guys. I'm not worried about that, guys. We're not worried about hitting. You don't need to hit the bullseye perfectly, guys. I just need to be on the board. Just need to be on the board to make money. So that Bitcoin 10 to 12,000 range, and guys, if I'm wrong and we go on a massive bull run, I'm gonna make over 6 figures from my damn NFT portfolio, right? Is that not too controversial? If crypto is pumping, that would mean the popularity of NFTs probably growing, or blue chip NFTs would be worth substantially amount of more just because of the appreciation of the Ethereum, right? So, but what I think is going to happen, we're going to go to that 10 to 12,000 range, right? Now, let's say it goes to, I'm wrong, it goes to 9. And let's say I bought at 12. Well, it's not really going to matter because we're not going to stay in that range that long. So it's like, I buy at 12 and it goes to 9 for what? A month, 2 weeks, 2 months. I'm just going to not care because I believe it'll skyrocket back up. I mean, guys, so many, whether it's Kathy Woods is calling for Bitcoin to go, $1 million per coin by 2030. I mean, guys, it's just math. I mean, it's just math. I do not see this as, the Fed has come out and even told you it's not a security, it's a commodity. You know why? Because there's a bunch of rich people in our government and there's a bunch of billionaires that hold this and they don't want you messing with it, right? And you think the government is going to miss just another opportunity? You know how much tax revenue is going to come from Bitcoin gains? Take a guess. Take a guess. I don't know the number. But I'm just saying, you know that a bunch of people own Bitcoin and are going to sell it at a profit at some point. You think the government's going to miss out on all that tax revenue? You think the government is going to let Russia and China become the cryptocurrency superpowers of the world? Anyway, guys. So, made this for a video. Thank you so much for watching. No news today. Just wanted to give y'all my thoughts on what my investing plan is. But I'll be sure to video it all along the way, guys. And I'm going to the moral of the story is, guys, I'm going to aggressively take profits this cycle. Anyway, y'all, I'm Classic Kev. Take it easy, y'all. Peace.